Hi, my name is Salman Amir, and in this video I will show you how to create a script that will shut down your computer after the rendering. It will save your project file after the rendering and then shut down your PC. In the first step, we are going to create a palette type of window that can hold our script elements like groups and buttons, and then we are going to add a functionality to this script. So we are going to open the script editor, file, scripts, and open script editor. So here's my script editor, extend script toolkit. So we are taking a creating first our variable win, which will be our new window. So win variable is set to window, new window, and the type of the window is palette, and the next should be undefined. Now we need to set the orientation of the window, win dot orientation, and the orientation should be column. And now we are going to add our first group, variable group 1 is equal to uh, we need to we need to add that group into the window, win dot add, and the parameters should be group first and undefined. Undefined, and then set the group orientation to row, group 1 dot orientation row, and then variable, and we need to first adding a comments, so everything should be understandable when you download this code. Group 1 for adding, adding buttons or elements, and this is our main window, and this one is our button, and variable button render, which is equal to we need to put that button into a group 1, so the group 1 can hold the button element into one button, undefined size or undefined, and button dot render dot text is equal to uh, render, it's like render and shutdown, so run down, and in the comments render plus shutdown button. So by combining these two words like render and shutdown, burn down, and now we are going to show the window, win dot show win.show and win.center, and in the comment of win.show, then show the window, and position, center the position, center position, and now we're going to run this. So check our window is created. Yes, our window is created successfully. I'm going to stop the RAM preview. And as you can see, the run down button is not functioning because we didn't assign any functionality to it. So now we are going to create some sort of functions that can give us the functionality what we want, like start the rendering and then shut down. So I'm going to take the variable button render and dot on click. So every time the user or a person click on the button render, it will run this function. So function, no, that's not the function one. So small function, and open close semicolon. And so between these braces, uh, we're gonna type our conditions and our creating our functions or information that can do functionality for us. So first we're going to if else statement. So first check like if there's any render items in the composition, any compositions are in the render queue. So if app.project.renderQueue.num items, like number of items, is less than or equal, no, we don't need the equal sign because we are going to check this is less than 1. Minimum we need 1 render queue item. So if it's less than 1, then uh, run these braces, or else if it's less than 1, then do this. So in the else statement we're going to alert that the please select the minimum one composition, but no, we're going to put after the if um, statement because it's less than 1. So alert, please uh, please add comps, please add comp for render, please add comps for render. And in the else statement we are going to, if the minimum is 1, then app.project.render queue dot render, and open close bracket. So it will start the rendering, and we're gonna need to save our project after rendering. So we're gonna take this app execute command id, which is for save 5. So after the rendering, then app dot execute command id, no, command id not, command 5, and semicolon, and commence this will save our project. And after the rendering, and for the first it will start the rendering, start rendering. And after the command execute menu, we need to assign some we're gonna do our like a shutdown function, so it will shut down after the saving. So I'm creating a shutdown function, shutdown PC. So this will run this function, and now we need to create a function here that will shut down our PC. Shutdown function. By the way, this code will only work for Windows users. So for the Mac, you need to wait. Function shutdown PC. I'm going to take this variable shutdown PC and open close, and in the curly braces I'm going to put my shutdown code, and I will break down it for you because I'm not going typing by line. So I have already created, so I'm going to copy here, and I'm going to show how the code is working. So this is the code, and in the first line we are creating the shutdown code. This is our CMD or command code that will shut down your PC, and the timing is 1 second at the end. If you are seeing the dash s dash f dash t 01, so after the 1 second it will shut down, and this will creating the second line is creating a file. So where the script is located, it will created that shutdown file there. So in the third line, like line number 33, file is creating getting the full name, and in the fourth line, like 34 line of mine extended script, it's creating the slash and creating the full path, and then slash and creating this file, creating a new file, and the name as sd.bat, which is like bat file executable Windows file that contains some command. And where the script is located, this will create this sd file, sd.bat file is the file one variable means uh, that. So in the if statement, if this file does not exist, like where the script is located, this sd.bat file is not located or exist, um, then file dot open, like file we created this sd.bat, it will create a new file sd.bat open, and file dot write shutdown code, and this will paste this shutdown code into that file, and file dot close, and the file dot execute, this will shut down and run this file, that sd.bat. And if it's present, then it will just run this else statement, file dot execute. So this is the script, and I haven't yet created um, adding any render queue, so this will give me an alert that please add at least one composition. And if the file is as I showed you, um, this will shut down your computer after the rendering. If the file is present, then it's just executed, and if it's not, and the script will create for you. So download the code from the link, and make sure you follow all my accounts which is in the description, and thanks for watching.